You can put some tension on this. Okay, that might be enough. I don't know. Be advised whenever you finally get it. The block is going to be real close to the. Yeah, boom up. Go right. Yeah, you'll have less crash with the other limbs. Great 200T. Thank you, Joe Johnson. About my harness again with the 2.0 suspenders, I don't even run the belt very tight. No more is that a tight fit. My leg pads stay in place because of this. Also, ever since I got the high back, I've noticed that the way that it helps my back is because it's taller this way, I'll run the harness further down so that the back of the harness catches the top of my butt, and so I get support from like midway down the butt. If the back of the belt is taller, then you can run it down lower on your butt and still have the back support up high, you know, halfway up your back. So you get this big snowshoe support that, for me, it works really good. It wasn't really what I expected. I thought I would just run it higher up the back, but what I've done is I've worn the belt lower and captured a little bit of support from down low, and it sort of bridges the small of your back area perfectly and catches strength below and strength above to make for an overall good foundation. Often wondering what I can tell you if I'm here anyway and something comes up, and I was just thinking about something. We hook these very intentionally. A couple of things. One is we want the sling against the spine when it comes tight, not against the gate like that. We want the sling coming tight against the spine of the snap. The other thing is once this comes off and they start laying it down, I'm orienting it for a choke configuration here, so that you can see this sling will, the more it tips this way, the more this is going to bite. So if I did it the other way and I had them reversed, which people will do, not knowing what they're doing, they just think it doesn't matter when they're hooking them up, but it does. If I had them like this, then later when he's setting it down, what'll happen is it won't, as the log tilts away, it won't come tight. This will be getting looser and looser until suddenly they both slam up to here and the whole log goes whang, and the boom kind of slams around and does this dynamic thing that's not good for the boom or the slings, and it looks highly unprofessional. So this is very orchestrated deliberately to be a certain way. Now I want to show you what to do if when he starts to pull it tight, if one of the slings starts to go like this and go ooh like that. You don't really want that, okay? So there's a little trick you can do, and it's quite simple, but you want it to resist the twist, okay? You want it to resist this, okay? So you put a twist in it like that, okay? Now when he pulls up on this, the twist resist that I put in it is not going to allow the snap to turn upside down. And I know that some egghead in the audience will say that putting a twist in it weakens it, and the whole world's gonna fall down if you do that. Well, I'm not talking about twisting it up like a rubber powered airplane. I'm talking about a little bit so that your snap doesn't flip upside down and pull on the gate side, which isn't cool. All right, cable up. So right now they're both pulling on the spine of the snap, and they're both in a choke configuration so that when the log tips that way, these are going to get tighter and tighter as they grip the log. No sudden slam. Another tip, people are always asking, how do you get pitch out of things? It's kind of a painful process, but it's better to just get it over with. Now that that's over, I want to show you what I'm working on. Remember this Franken truck, we call it? Mad Max. I just had it sandblasted. got to get a coat of primer on it before it starts to rust. This is all Gorilla Tape. Gotta put a mention out there. These are from Jeff Schroeder. He's collaborating with this guy, Honecker Blacksmithing. And they're probably not even available now, but they could be if you go over to Jeff Schroeder's channel and check it out. This is a 4-pound head. It's in the national pattern, chamfered edges. This is kind of a wedge pounder slash, you know, timber faller style, straight handle. It'll split wood. You could have Jeff put a longer curved handle on it if you want. But check out Jeff Schroeder's channel and order one of these if it suits you. Hand forged. This is a West Coast handle. It also has some Amish handles. I think the Amish handles are 24 and 26 inch, and the West Coasts are maybe 26 and 28. Straight handle, faller handle.